my name's Chelsea Haney. I'm 26 and I went to Francis Coombe Academy and then West Herts College.
So my name's Danny Toyne, I'm 27 and I went to Heathcote School in Stevenage and Nobel School for sixth form.
My name's Paul Lindsay, I'm 35 years old. I went to Edmonton County School.
My job at the moment is we run the building on behalf of the general manager. So obviously we've got the swimming pool, gym, reception, swimming lessons, classes.
Currently work for Everyone Active. My main job description is to make sure the business runs smoothly. The staff, management, accounts, putting standards in place, mentoring staff through recruitment, budget control.
I'm Head of Community Engagement at Stevenage Football Club Foundation. So I look after all the community engagement aspects that go on within the foundation at the football club. Any community type projects such as NCS, Premier League kicks, all our football development activities and the whole Women and Girls Pathway sits within my job role, and I also line manage 7 full-time staff.
There's a lot of opportunity that you'll find when you're working as a duty manager. You see different aspects of the building. You're not just stuck in one area. You get to learn about swimming lessons, you get to learn about the gym, you get to learn about whatever you want to learn about on that day, and you also get to problem solve. Keeping you on your toes, yes, but also it's a really great community when you're working as a duty manager.
You don't really know what you're going to face each day, but every day changes. There might be a situation on site, there might be a different situation with a colleague that I have to deal with. As for fundamentally, I feel that it's my biggest responsibility to ensure my colleagues and my business runs the best. So if that means changing my schedule to do that on a daily basis, then that's what needs to be done.
We do a lot of work in the community, which sometimes is setting sessions up from scratch, and sometimes having a lack of funding or facilities or resources available can be really, really difficult, and sometimes a little bit disheartening because you're trying to do something but it's a little bit out of your control. So that's one of the most challenging things, but also it's something that actually I thrive to try and get over.
There'll be a new topic that will come up that you're not sure of, so then you have to go out and learn, okay, how do I resolve this? How do I sort this problem? You don't know everything at a point. You do have to go out and learn it, but it makes you a better person. It makes you learn more and develop as an individual.
There's different challenges. The world has changed as well. In the last few years, it's been a challenge for the business, but for individuals as well. So I feel like my job role as well is kind of a bit of a mentor and sort of a life coach as well as managing the business. It's supporting people through difficult times.
So with Everyone Active, they offer a variety of exercises for people of all ages. So our branding, our mission is to have everyone do 30 minutes activity for 5 days a week, 2 of which are online or in our centres. And they are brilliant because there is opportunity for everyone.
The main thing for Everyone Active is to be everyone's first choice in leisure. We have launched a new scheme for Parkinson's. For anyone with Parkinson's at the moment, we offer free memberships to them. So it's finding a way to use our platform to support people.
Yeah, so Stevenage Football Club Foundation is the official charity of Stevenage Football Club. So we work in Hertfordshire, and our aim is to create a community where everyone can live an active, healthy and positive life. We work across 3 main areas, which are education, community engagement and health and wellbeing.
With leisure, you can't just go, right, fitness, that's what I'm going to do forever. There's so many opportunities in so many areas. I know some people that started as receptionists that are now swim teachers. I know people that started as a Group X instructor that are now front of house managers. I always thought I was going to be fitness for life. That was going to be it. I was going to do fitness, group exercise, gym manager, regional gym manager. And now all I want to do is operational, health and safety, first aid, lifeguarding. I want to be able to develop in that direction. The world is your oyster, especially with Everyone Active and especially with leisure.
I always knew I wanted to be in sort of sport, leisure. So I took a diploma in personal training and fitness motivator. Whilst doing that, found a job on reception in a private sector of leisure, and then moved through different sectors within the business to widen my knowledge. So then I went into sales and marketing, and then moved into sort of team leader roles, which was sort of advanced lifeguarding, management, and then just found my way through operations and management that way.
So 10 years ago, I was an apprentice in coaching. Did that for 2 years, and then I moved into a school sport role full time. I moved across to kind of the community side, doing NCS projects, and then more recently was a project manager, and then I was appointed Head of Community Engagement in June 2021.
When I was studying my A-levels, I was like, right, I'm definitely going to do something within fitness. Originally, I was actually leaning towards doing physiotherapy because my mum wasn't very well when we were younger, so I wanted to be able to do something that could help her with her mobility. But when this apprenticeship came up, and I thought, you know what, this is an opportunity. I can also get into full-time work if it all works out well. I've built my career from doing that.
So took all the usual GCSEs, and then when I went on to, I did try A-levels, looked into marketing and sports and leisure tourism, but decided maybe further education wasn't for me at the time. I wanted to get hands-on, get into the work industry, so decided to leave and get a part-time job whilst I was funding to get a personal training diploma.
So I studied English literature, PE and French, along with psychology. I was only in sixth form for a year, and then I just decided that it wasn't for me. I came across my apprenticeship at Stevenage Football Club Foundation, and I just knew that that was just for me. I had to do something in sport.
So I've been a general manager now for 3.5 years. My next step would definitely be to be a contract manager. So that would be managing a whole contract. So at the moment I manage 3 sites, a contract I manage multiple sites on top of that, and then move myself. That would be for my 5-year goal. 10-year goal, we've got a new job role that Everyone Active launched, which was head of operations for the whole of organisation, and that just drives standards, quality management, and that's sort of my end goal, to be sort of the group manager at that level.
I think ideally working full-time in women and girls football, it's a passion of mine and it's a big part of my job role that I do now, but equally I'm really passionate to explore what opportunities are available in kind of the community trust side of football clubs, because I'm in the senior leadership team now, and actually it would be really, really good to explore kind of the position of actually moving up and heading up a community trust.
I've learned about risk assessments, I've learned about, you know, first aid, I've learned the way the building works, the normal operating of the building. That's quite interesting. So now I can develop into maybe something operationally, be a team leader, to work my way up to a duty manager. You can maybe be on poolside, watch swim teaching and go, actually that's quite interesting, I like how they're teaching. You can go speak to someone and say, right, I actually want to be a swim teacher. There is no limit of what you want to do, especially with Everyone Active and also within leisure. If you're open to it and you keep your mind open and you look to learn new things, you can do anything.
There's so many opportunities within leisure. As us, an organisation, we have sports leadership roles, we have sports development, we have marketing, general managers, regional managers. There's different options. What I always say to my colleagues that are starting out is have a foundation base and know where you kind of want to go. Don't look too far in the future. Don't put too much pressure on yourself to think, what's my overall goal? Because my pathway changed probably 6-7 times throughout my career, and I found what I felt I was good at and what I wanted to move forward in.
For me, the apprenticeship definitely proved really, really useful. Obviously, it gave me the chance to not go to university, which I wasn't too keen on. It gave me an opportunity to learn whilst I was actually on the job, building the knowledge and skills and kind of the experience. It gave me a foot in the door at the foundation, and that's definitely something that apprenticeships can do. Obviously, you've built that relationship with your company or organisation, and actually you've got the experience, you've got the knowledge of doing the job, so it's definitely a path that actually can get you into full-time employment.